Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Duncan and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Duncan's ability to understand and respond to his very new formal obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give him in the form of a clicker and treats to motivate him and to make him know that he's not going to the gallows and that obedience training can be fun. He is a new rescue for anyone who's watching this video who doesn't know Duncan, and he was having a little bit of an adjustment time at home. He has come a very long way here at school, and we're very proud of him. Now he's sitting at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to give any little adjustment that's needed in the form of a little tug and release on his training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is nothing more than proper leash walking, and the command is Duncan, heel. Now at this point he has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking. Not dragging you down the street, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but kind of paying attention to where you are, and when you stop your feet, he has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So if you're walking him and you stop to cross traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting and waiting for his next command. Now what Rich just demonstrated is the stay command. So because it is a stationary exercise, we do not use his name. It's a one-word hand and voice command to stay. When Rich returns back to him, he walked right back to his shoulders. He encourages him. If Duncan's walking a little too slowly or a little too fast, he will adjust not his pace to suit Duncan, but Duncan's pace to suit Rich, because he should be walking at your pace. And he is a very, very sweet boy. The first week was very rough with him because he, like you told us, didn't know anything. He didn't know a simple sit command. This is your sit stay again, and this time instead of returning back to him, Rich will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. His job is to come and sit facing your knees, not jumping on you. And he gets a click when he does something that he's doing well. And Rich talks to him to keep him motivated, to keep him moving along. He's a middle-aged guy, I think, so sometimes he's a little slow, and he's been in air conditioning, so even though it's not a hot day, it's warmer than what we've had recently. And he likes a blanket or a place, and we use the blanket as his place. You notice he sits, he stays, and this is a command that you do use his name. There you go. Good job. And those sits were like hard-earned. Day in and day out, just trying to get him to sit. And once he got the idea, he does it beautifully. So remember, when you're walking, he should stay with your left leg, and when you stop, he should sit. And this is your down command. This was also a harder command to teach, but he does like the blanket. So you can use the blanket inside, outside. You can use a dog bed, a mat, even a bath mat, anything that he can visualize as his place. When Rich returns back to him, he walks right back to his shoulders. He's nice and comfy. He's like, nah, I'm done. He's come such a long way, and we've all worked very hard to get him here. We're going to do that down one more time. So you notice Rich takes him to his place. He sits, so always have him seated first. And you can practice this indoors, right in your living room or outdoors.
Stay.
We will provide you with clickers and your collar for his behavior with your other animals. Right in and sit. That was beautifully done. So we have demonstrated for you Duncan's ability to heel, to sit and stay, to sit, stay, and come, to lay down and stay, and to lay down, stay, and come. He's come a very, very long way. If you don't have a crate for him, I would recommend that you get one, because he is beautifully crate trained, and you don't have to worry about keeping food separate, affection separate. Sometimes he can be confined, and he's happy with that. So we've really enjoyed having him. We've enjoyed watching him progress. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training, and we will see you tomorrow.